ASUS ROG Flow X13, Ryzen 9 5980HS plus RTX 3080 eGPU. Opinion. The ASUS ROG XG Mobile eGPU and its 150 watts RTX 3080 laptop chip helped the Flow X13 deliver a solid 1080p high refresh rate and 4K gaming experience. However, I do not feel that the solution is good enough to justify its high price tag. There are still instances where technically slower internal laptop hardware offers better performance at 1080p. And when playing with a big 4K external monitor or TV, the Razer-based Thunderbolt 3 and desktop caliber RTX 3080 system, which costs less than the XG Mobile RTX 3080 version, delivered a better experience. And that is without accounting for the benefit of the open Thunderbolt ecosystem and graphics card upgrade potential. Where the ROG XG Mobile does a good job is by offering a very strong boost to high-resolution monitor gaming in an incredibly portable form factor. You can sling the unit into a rucksack with ease, and when you don't need the extra GPU horsepower for gaming or rendering or video editing, a quick disconnection leaves you with a still powerful and portable Flow X13 laptop. Next time, though, I would rather see a Thunderbolt implementation if possible, or even a full-fat desktop caliber GPU at this asking price, even if it means including an added external power brick. With a price in the order of $2,900 for the laptop plus RTX 3080 dock, the overall solution is very expensive given the eGPU performance on offer. But for the laptop alone, if the 4K, Ryzen 9 5980HS, 32GB version comes in for around $2K, that will be a very appealing solution, especially versus the likes of the Tiger Lake-powered Razer Blade Stealth 13. Focusing now on the AMD processor, the Ryzen 9 5980HS is a really strong performer that opens up a new level of CPU grunt for this 1314 slim and light laptop form factor. You get vastly superior multi-threaded performance versus the current alternatives in this design space, namely Intel's Comet Lake 10th Gen and Tiger Lake 11th Gen up to 28 watts chips. And the 5980HS is even very strong versus Intel's latest and greatest in Tiger Lake when it comes to single-threaded and lightly threaded performance. Plus, the victories with the 35 watts Ryzen 9 versus a 45 watts or 56 watts Core i9-10980HK are consistently in favor of the AMD processor. Power-biased performance of the chip is very good, with all 8 cores running at around 3.3 GHz for a 35 watts package reading. Of course, you also still get the punchy short-duration power dynamics with lofty initial boost clocks. And then we get all the Zen 3 and TSMC 7nm goodness, including strong efficiency from the process node and a large slab of L3 cache, which looks to be good for gaming when partnered with an appropriate graphics card. It's not all smooth sailing though. AMD is still using the older Vega architecture for its eGPU in the Ryzen 9 5980HS, which, while not a problem for this GTX 1650 equipped laptop, is slightly disappointing from an acceleration and encode perspective. AMD also uses key Gen 3 lanes for the Ryzen 5000 mobile SoC versus Gen 4 that we see from Intel's Tiger Lake. And AMD-powered laptop vendors really do need to find a way to compete effectively against the widespread and bulletproof Thunderbolt ecosystem on Intel competitors. With that said, the Ryzen 9 5980HS is an absolutely superb offering from AMD. You get high levels of compute performance across 16 threads, lofty clock speeds, and excellent power efficiency that allow this 35 watts class chip to fit inside sleek laptop form factors that we do not associate with Intel H-series competitors. Plus, to top it off, you get pretty much across the board better performance than Intel's current Core i9-10980HK flagship, even when that chip is given far more juice than AMD's Zen 3 processor in a physically more cumbersome chassis. Plus, excellent all-round performance from the Ryzen 9 5980HS processor. Strong power efficiency from AMD's 8-core CPU. Good all-core and boost clock frequencies from the 5980HS. 35 watts TDP is advantageous for thermals, noise output, and battery life. The Ryzen 9 5980HS looks to have strong gaming performance when partnered with the correct GPU. ASUS ROG Flow X13 laptop is a well-designed system that smartly exploits the benefits of the Ryzen 9 5980HS. Nope Key Gen 4 from the Ryzen 9 5980HS. Onboard Vega GPU is starting to look like old tech, notably from the media encode, decode perspective. AMD and laptop partners need to find a way to better compete with Intel's superb Thunderbolt ecosystem.